Welcome to the channel. It's me, Vandal. This is the best of February videos. This is a long one, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the videos.
Yesterday, all you cared about was that white. Oh my god.
And it was like they got shot with a dart in the jugular that contained like methamphetamine and rabies. Okay? And they're like, why? And I'm like, what is wrong?
It's looking human, like getting close.
Queuing us for the middle people, let others come through. Cheeseburger, I need a cheeseburger now. Man, make mine a double. You know what I'm saying?
Is that Johnny Bravo voice?
Get the hell away from me. What? What is wrong with you? Uno!
If you saw a gray right now pop in your room while watching this, what would you do?
One of the first original public clones was Michael Jackson.
What?
Yes. So if you take a look at Michael Jackson, right? Oh, he had plastic surgery. This is why they're making plastic surgery really popular, quote unquote, because they can basically deduce, oh, the celebrity had plastic surgery. It's not a clone, it's plastic surgery. That's why they look different, right? So Michael Jackson was their first sort of test run for cloning, and specifically the reason why they replaced him with a clone was because he was saying too much.
Oh, you're not working this week?
I I'm scared. Are you okay?
You weren't expecting that, were you? Always keep them on their toes, can ya? Always keep them guessing.
It's actually not against the law to put this on the side of your house and film your neighbors like into their home.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
There's no law against that. So
Got it.
and the good thing is the footage, it goes
Yeah.
right to your phone. It just uploads straight to your phone.
That's cool.
But you didn't hear it from me.
Got it. Roger. I was curious of just the video games, the section of the video games. I was just trying to get like a recommendation of some top.
Oh, you wanted to know where the video games were?
Yeah.
Garrett McKenna to the manager's office. Garrett McKenna to the manager's office.
I'll be back.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
All right.
What is he doing in his off hours? You know it's something creepy.
When this video hit social media, it sent everybody going crazy. Half claimed that it was an alien human hybrid baby. Others said that it was fake. The truth of the matter is the following witness actually posted this video and then posted others claiming and showing that she had actually made this doll. And as realistic as it is, it's still a doll. Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
My whole life I wondered, what will my baby look like? But this is it. This is my baby.
I don't know, it seemed like it could be fake to me, personally. They did a good job on the eyes blinking though, I'll give it that. Showing content like this, I make videos like this several times out of the week. It'll be so cool if you hit the sub button and join me on my next video.
Hey everybody, so we've got airports shutting down, pilots reporting mysterious glowing objects and radar signals vanishing into thin air. This is all happening in Turkey. They've been experiencing some bizarre UAP encounters lately. So check this out. Flights at Sabiha Gökçen Airport, sorry if I butchered that, in Istanbul were disrupted due to pilots reporting unidentified objects on their radar systems. These anomalies even triggered collision avoidance warnings, prompting extensive but inconclusive searches by authorities. Also, in a separate incident, a pilot near Gaziantep Airport, again, sorry if I butchered it, spotted a bright glowing object in the sky that wasn't visible on the radar. This sighting led to a temporary shutdown of the whole airport and a massive search operation, but the object vanished without a trace. So, while some are speculating these events obviously could be due to drone activity or atmospheric phenomena, no definitive explanations have been provided as of yet, and authorities continue to investigate to ensure aviation safety. Stay tuned for any updates. If I get some, I'll let you know.
America is getting out of hand. There is now an app where you can rent high-level personal security like calling an Uber.
I'm just a girl.
Let's say you want to go to the airport. You choose how many bodyguards you want to turn up, how many cars you want them to turn up in. You could choose what they wear, from business to business casual, tactical, and even operator. Oh, imagine you turn up to the airport and you got them dressed like this. And then, similar to Uber, you put in your pickup location, duration of protection, and then bam, they turn up. And like, the guys protecting you are no joke. They are all either ex-military, ex-law enforcement, or both. And what's ironic is that because this app is starting to go viral on TikTok, you've now got people taking their private security to the mall and getting them to bring them matcha.
Here's everything we did with our bodyguards today.
Bro went from being deployed to Iraq to being deployed to Starbucks. But to be fair, I don't think they care, because it works out at roughly $200 an hour per protector, and they're only available in New York and LA. So the question is, do you guys think this idea is genius or ridiculous?
I think it's capitalism at its finest. I think it's an excellent idea, because now they're done with the military and stuff. They have another way of making pretty good money. So, and maybe some people need protection or just like the idea of protection, considering how weird and random things happen nowadays. But yeah, that's capitalism.
valves, the water supply line.
Oprah famously visited Faria at his center in 2012 and was overwhelmed by what she witnessed.
What I just witnessed almost made me pass out.
Faria claims he channels the spirits of dead doctors and biblical figures to perform his miraculous healings. He's also known to perform psychic surgeries, invisible procedures powered by a force he calls the entity. But late last year, Faria was indicted on charges and surrendered himself to police after being on the run. Since then, the disgraced guru has also been accused of running baby farms where girls were impregnated and then murdered 10 years after giving birth. Their infants allegedly sold on the black market. Faria remains behind bars and will face trial and charges. And joining us now is crimeonline.com's Nancy Grace. And Nancy,
have you guys ever heard about that person? Because I've never heard of him before. What is up with her being around some of the most vile and disgusting creatures? I think we all know the answer. And that's just crazy. Like, that's some end time stuff right there. That many whales being on the beach. That's really weird.
Single door at any single. That was a girl's high-pitched voice. Hello? I just was down there too. I was just down there. It literally could have came from any single door at any single. Any single door at any single. Can you do that again? It makes sense to hear like a high-pitched female. Where I'm at right now, the lady in white on this floor. Holy! That door just shut! That door just shut! That door, at the very end of the hall, just shut! I hope I caught that on camera. No way.
Was Japan bombed during World War II to hide traces of old world Tartarian buildings and structures? We all know or can look up the official reason for World War II. But was the destruction and therefore covering up of old world technology at least an ulterior motive? After all, was it really necessary to lay waste to entire cities towards the end of the war when it was almost already won? You can see that similar to Germany, Japan looked better prior to the war than it does today. even with so-called modern technology. And while there's theories that nuclear weapons aren't quite what we're told they are, that doesn't change the fact that Nagasaki and Hiroshima were completely leveled. Not to mention even more damage was done to Tokyo due to persistent carpet bombing. It was such overkill it seems it was about more than just winning a war, and as well as depopulation, was about cleansing the earth of an advanced civilization that existed before us.
Take a look at this commercial with Tom Brady, and this is more truth in plain sight. This commercial was aired during the Super Bowl, and if you know, you know what they are trying to tell you.
Who put these in, Tom? Only Duracell has power boost ingredients. Why winners like Tom here only run on Duracell. Tom, are you okay? Why does everyone keep asking me that since the roast? I gotta go, Gronk's down.
So if you can't see, that is truth in plain sight. They are telling you without telling you what is really going on. And one has to wonder if this is even the same guy at all, because he's starting to look a little different these days. Or am I just being a little too paranoid? I don't know. But that commercial was really creepy. And again, it is more truth in plain sight. Wake up.
They really do just be throwing it in our face nowadays, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if like he disappears or, you know, whatever in the next couple of years because they don't have any more use for him. I know that sounds really crazy, but it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, he's even real, right? According with that, what he was trying to have.
The vampires in New Orleans are real. There's all this lore about like, oh, I met a vampire at a bar in New Orleans. My Uber driver told me he met a vampire once. Like, if you meet local people, everyone will have some sort of story. There's one really infamous story about how this lady claims, and she's a bartender, that the Carter brothers came into her bar. And the Carter brothers are infamous. Everybody has a story about them. They were these brothers in the 1930s in New Orleans. They were rumored to be vampires after allegedly abducting and draining the blood of their victim. A lot of people think if there are like weird things happening around town that are like supernatural and unexplained, it could be linked to one of the Carter brothers. Another famous example is Count Saint Germain, and people know of him as the man who does not die and knows everything. And everybody's had sightings of him. People have claimed to have been seeing him since the 18th century, and he just like changes identities as time goes on so people don't, you know, figure out he's immortal. There are thousands of stories just like this. New Orleans is a bit of a paranormal hotspot, and if you're a local or a visitor, it seems like everybody ends up having some sort of story. And if you like my spooky content, come over here for longer videos.
Hey, if you like her content, make sure you check it out. She makes pretty good stories. The vampire thing wouldn't surprise me. I mean, would it really be that surprising that there's like 1% of the population could do something like that? And changing identities, that remind me of the Highlander TV show, one of my favorite TV shows, if you ever seen that before. You think they really should reboot that by now, considering all the technology we got. Highlander would sell very well now. But yeah, back to New Orleans, it wouldn't be surprising. New Orleans has a lot of weird history when it comes to paranormal and things like that, so still pretty creepy knowing it could be a vampire all of this sucking somebody's blood as we speak right now.
This is wild. A company called Clone Robotics just released new footage of their first ever bipedal musculoskeletal android. It's a robot that is designed to work in your home. And as you can see, it looks a lot like a human. They're only manufacturing 279 of these, and it's going to come with the following preset skills. It will memorize your clean home layout so it knows exactly how to clean your house. It memorizes your kitchen inventory so it knows where everything goes. It's capable of witty dialogue. It will shake hands with your friends, pours drinks for you, makes sandwiches for you, washes, dries, and folds your clothes, vacuums your floors, turns the lights on and off, sets the dining table, loads and unloads the dishwasher, follows you around, not sure how I feel about that one, holds items for you, retrieves items for you, charges itself, and it's equipped with the telekinesis training platform that allows you to teach it new skills. That, coupled with the fact that AI is predicting that it will fully take over in the next 23 years, has me wondering if we are living in the real life Westworld. As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
That'll, man. We've all seen them before, right?
What the hell?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do you see? What do you see?
You see that?
Oh.
You're not playing, you need to leave.
Y'all, my fucking ex really pulled all my fucking door handles off my fucking car and then threw them in the car. Oh my god.
I hope she gets the help she needs. Make sure you get a restraining order and everything else. Do not take it lightly, because people like that only escalate.
Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. When y'all by yourself, bro, like you know you're in the house by yourself, do y'all see like shadow figures walk past and then disappear? Like out the corner of your eye, like you know it's a shadow, like a big shadow just walk past and then disappear deep like, and then it's nothing there. I can't be the only one, bro. Like if
No, you're not the only one. I've been in situations like that before. But I'll tell you the one that happened to me last night is like the opposite. Last night I was falling asleep on the couch, and I don't know if I was asleep, like dreaming yet. I don't think I was, but something instantly made me get up and look to my left, because when my eyes was closed, I literally saw a person in a white dress walk into the left of me, like coming from the dining room to the living room. Yeah, I literally like thought that was a real person. Like it felt like somebody was there, if that makes sense.
Your pet starts behaving like this, it may be warning you of the jinn. This woman never saw her dog act like this before and decided to start filming.
What do you see? Oh my god.
The dog's back fur is standing up, almost like if it's sensing a threat.
Get me scared.
Was her dog warning her of evil spirits, the jinn, or maybe something else?
Whatever it was protecting her, so that's good.
Oh meu Deus! Cadê seu carro?
Não, meu carro já saiu já. Graças a Deus.
Senhor Jesus, o que foi isso? Ai, socorro! Vamos lá pra casa da sua mãe?
Não, peraí, calma.
Ai, meu Deus. Quase que a gente morre! Deu um estouro muito grande! Ai, meu Deus! Aquela empresa ali tá pegando fogo! Ai, meu Deus! É sua casa?
You know, the user Hit Tax TV sent that, but I just really wanted to show that video because it was just so insane. You know, when you see things like this on the news, like the plane crash that happened earlier this month, it's nothing like seeing it from like how we just saw it from this point of view. So I just want to say thank you for sending the video. And if you would like your video to be showcased or on this channel, please send it to the email in the description. Thank you.
Cause there's something coming out of that. It's going down further? That's crazy. It's behind the trees now.
See, it's moving down.
I know, I'm trying to get it on. There you go. It's going down. I wonder what the hell. Damn, 5 in the morning. And it's dark outside, as y'all see. And this shit is in the sky.
Right, we've got a pretty strange sighting sent in via an astronomer looking at Saturn, and he notices a strange object that flies past the rings and goes behind the planet itself. Here it is, right? And it glides across, and then you can see it go behind the rings itself. And he says, in quotations, any astronomers out there that can help me figure out what I've just seen, right? And there's a lot of people in the comment sections, I'll leave a link down below to the post, that are quite perplexed and can't quite understand what this object is, because it's way out there and it's definitely going behind the planet. Pretty damn interesting, man. I'm loving all this sort of like planetary stuff. You guys let me know what you think.
Is it just me, or I still find it weird that telescopes can, quote unquote, you know, be able to see things that far away with such clear image. I know in some cases it costs a lot of money, but I don't know. I always thought it was weird.
Always lock your doors.
Oh, hell no.
This lady was in her living room late at night when she saw something unsettling at her door.
Oh my goodness gracious, what the hell? Ain't nobody in the other room. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, my pistol's in the other room. I can't do it. What in the hell is that? Oh my gosh. It keeps... Hello? What do you need? I don't even know who you are. This house is haunted. There's something in the other room. Look at that. What is that? Oh, hell no. What the hell is that? What in the hell? Oh, hell no.
It seemed like a strange creature was trying to get in, and based on her reaction, it looks like this wasn't the first time this creature came to her door. Some people think it was a mountain lion, but it kinda reminds me of this shaven terrier. What do you think it was?
I think it was her dog. That's what I think. I hate to say it, but that's what I think. I think it was maybe her dog or somebody else's dog. The stuff people do.
Old bitch running around in her drawers with chaps on, who advertised the song with a banjo, and we got no banjo. Had Blue Ivy out there making mistakes and looking wild, forgetting where she was, and they keep putting this little girl in dresses where her cleavage is pushed up. You know, when I think about her, it makes me think about Drew Barrymore. You know, Drew Barrymore was running around going to Hollywood parties when she was around that age, and she was already an alcoholic. She grew up Hollywood legacy, third generation. The Barrymore family had a huge name, and yet that girl was essayed, and she was turned out by 13. I'm just trying to figure it out. Why?
You know, the sad thing about all that, her mom was the one that was going to the nightclubs and stuff, and she thought it was a good idea to take her child with her. Well, obviously, because that was the only way she would get in is because of her daughter being so famous. But if it wasn't for Keanu Reeves, who knows what would have happened to Drew Barrymore. So, yeah. Hollywood be on some weird stuff, as we know on this channel.
Would I need to be armed in the Appalachian?
Okay, Josh, I'm about to answer the question that you really don't want the answer to, but this right here is where I live. This right here is the Appalachian Mountains. Let me show you why we stay out of the woods. This was caught on my parents' neighbor's trail cam that is set up over their deer feeder. And that's what you see, deer feeder, deer running away. But this, Josh, this is why you got those comments. What is that? Anybody want to tell me what that is? Let me zoom in for you. So yeah, that is why we stay out of the woods. That is why we do not go wandering around the woods at night alone. That is why we keep walking if we are out alone and something says our name. That right there is why we stay out of the Appalachian Mountains. I hope that helps, and sorry for the nightmares.
This flu going on right now is everything but ordinary, and this video right behind me is just for your attention. We're also going to go over this map in just a minute. So with this flu, people are getting really bad viral infections that are affecting their legs and making them unable to walk. Not just that, but people are complaining about horrible leg cramps and really high fevers, 104, 105. You can see this poor girl that had it by stay-at-home mom. My daughter also had it. I've also seen little boys have to be rehabilitated to learn how to walk again. I'm not just gonna leave you with problems, hold on. This is the map for up to February 1st, and would you believe it, down south, Florida, they have it almost the worst right now, along with California, but really these southern states. And believe it or not, there's actually a lot of people saying they didn't even think they were going to make it through. And this part's completely irrelevant and not related. Let me tell you guys how much I love this combo. Vitamin C plus oil of oregano. Every time I see something coming down the road, y'all be careful out there. I'm not sure what's going on, but this is serious.
You know, I've had the flu that bad before when I was a teenager. And this is when I was doing like martial arts in excellent shape. I mean, excellent, tip-top condition. And when I got that flu, I thought I was going to not make it because I couldn't even move. I was that tired. My mother tried to do all types of weird stuff, like put potatoes on my feet. She didn't take me to the hospital. For obvious reasons, you know, money. We didn't grow up with much. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of, because I remember my flu was 104. Man, I was surprised I even made it when I got healthy again. It took about, I want to say it was about 3 weeks until I was back to myself. I missed 3 weeks of school, and my friends, this is before cell phones and stuff, obviously. My friends thought I was gone or something.
So this man was hunting somewhere in Washington state when he saw what he thought must have been a man in a Bigfoot costume, chopping down a tree near some power lines. The man was about to tell him to stop when he realized how huge this guy was. Wow, what a costume. Hey man, are you shooting a YouTube video or something? That's a great costume. The beast of a man said yes in a deep, strange voice. I said, cool man, can we take a picture? What's the name of your channel? I snapped this pic, and right after I did, the beast had thrown me to the ground while snatching my phone and shaking it to pieces. He made a grunting noise at me, a look of disgust on his humanish face. He moved faster than anything I'd ever seen, faster than a sports car. I picked up the pieces of my phone, hoping someone could work some magic, and they did. This is my picture with Bigfoot. I had no idea at the time.
So I just saw the alien and I've recorded it on my TV with a tripod because I recorded on that camera and I can't get it off the disc. So that's the way I had to do it. This is just using a normal camera. Okay.
Can you come out of the grass? No, it ran away.
You're trying to zoom in. Holy crap.
What do you want?
What is this, E.T. Part 2? Man, I'm not messing with that. He crazy.
I cannot believe this. This is really wicked what I'm going to show y'all. It's all making sense on why she starred in that movie Wicked as a witch. I'm starting to believe she won in real life, y'all. I know everybody's seen the interviews with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo when they would talk about doing this movie and was saying, oh, I feel so comfortable doing this because this is not just a movie. This is like real life. And I sat there and I'm like, what the hell she mean by that? And now I know, y'all. Miss Grande was on that show, The Hot Ones, where she accidentally showed her powers, y'all. I know y'all like, powers? Yes, fool. She showed she got powers. She went to go place a chicken down where that joint did a kickflip and flipped upside down on some crazy shit. Y'all look at it. Don't watch her, watch the wing.
I'm dabbing it up.
Look at this, y'all.
Okay, but it does have... Oh my god, I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's alright.
I couldn't do that again if I tried.
I know y'all seen that. If you didn't see it, hold up. I'ma slow it down. This shit crazy, fool.
My whole teeth.
Watch it.
And I'm like, I'm dabbing it
Look
up.
at this shit, y'all.
Okay, but it does have... Oh my god, I'm sorry.
What?
There are updates on the potential serial killer on TikTok. His page was taken down on here, but he does still have an active Instagram. He's also being accused by the public of being a serial abuser. Also, this is all alleged, and his handle is Hasslerhoff6969. Most of his videos take place in a creepy, dimly lit basement setting, and it's giving off hostage vibes. Some people think he took his page down and are like, why is he taking it down when he's been posting all this time? The damage has been done. He has this blow-up doll girlfriend that he films content with, and then sometimes he dresses it up, he dresses it down, he takes off the head. It's like very strange behavior. This is like a role play video he did where he's wearing this mask and talking about ovulation, and then he mimics a very disturbing act. All of his videos have this like old-fashioned eerie vibe sound, and he's kind of aiming for this serial and aliver aesthetic. He wants people to think he's like that. He even said in one video that he was interrogated by the FBI and that they had spoken to him, but no actions had been taken because he didn't technically break any laws that they knew of. He has very toxic views on women, and he blames his unhinged state of mind on women. He says that's why he's like this. And that since he was rejected by his wife and children, he now dates a blow-up doll, and he's been dating her for 3 years. In one video, he's like mimicking screams, and he claims this is because he wants to be a better woman, and that like women should scream, so he practices screaming. He suggests that he's heard women scream like this before. This is a very disturbing side of TikTok and the internet, so if there are updates, I will happily give them to you. Come over here for more freaky.
I actually went to his TikTok because his TikTok is back up, and I got 2 videos I want to show you real quick. But unfortunately, I couldn't find the ones that she was talking about. If you like dark content like that, make sure you check her out.
Package is tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Apples true, doorbells and sleigh and schnitzel and nails. While we set fire with the good on the wing. These are a few of my favorite.
I don't know about you, but that's very disturbing footage, right? Especially the thing with the mannequin or whatever you want to call it head. Yeah, that's, and his views and everything about women, according to what she was saying, is very disturbing. That is typical of people that do those type of heinous crimes. If it is an update on that, I will let you know because I'm pretty curious myself. What do you think? Do you think this person is just doing it as an act, or do you think he could potentially be doing what she said she think he's doing allegedly? Let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Now this right here makes complete and total sense. Our ancient ancestors had access to sophisticated laser technology that helped them design and build some of these beautiful structures that we still see to this day. How is it possible to look at these beautiful designs and believe the official narrative that these were simply carved with a copper chisel and a hammer? There is no way that I'm buying that for a second. I know for a fact that our ancient ancestors had access to far more advanced technology that has been hidden from us intentionally. These buildings, these temples, these cathedrals all over the world were designed with intent. They were designed with the purpose of elevating human consciousness. Look at the beauty and the precision behind all of these designs. It is no coincidence why they build everything super ugly nowadays. It is an attack on our consciousness. These square buildings do not allow energy to flow freely. Pyramids and pointy structures allow energy to flow freely. And if you believe for a second that slaves built these, you are completely lost. Our ancestors were tapped into the infinite wisdom found within ourselves. That's why they were able to build these magnificent structures. And the truth that everything has always been within you. Peace and love.
You know, I was just talking to my wife about this a few hours ago, that it sucks that all the new buildings we get are modern. And personally, I enjoy interior modern design, but externally or exterior, I hate it. I miss the architecture he was just showing. Like if you go to your like downtown area and go to the courthouses and things like that, if you live in an old town, especially on the East Coast, you will see beautiful architecture. It's truly like mind blowing. It's a shame that they changed it. I understand why, not from the energy point he's talking about, but on a more like logical reason is because if you need to sell that building, it's a lot easier to sell something that's generic, that don't have that much like uniqueness to it, than to sell something like what he was showing. It's a shame though, because I really do miss the architecture. It's so beautiful, especially the one with the high ceilings.
Reports of flying saucers are nothing new.
These are routine sightings, not isolated events.
Are you seeing that? It's spinning. There's a whole swarm of them. Oh, God. They're all against the wind. All against the wind. Oh, look, it's 110, 150.
And an unprecedented bipartisan push for UFO transparency.
とにかく、まず今日はカムカについてですね、クリエイティブでビューティフルなコラボレーションをしています。 take the wrong way. This always happens.
You run into people all day who swear they love talking about conspiracies, swear they love finding the hidden truth of things, until you bring them across a rabbit hole like this one, and they will never be the same, or they just don't want to hear it. But for those who know, you know. Get yourself a good look at this picture right here, right? For those who've read Genesis and you heard about that serpent and how he had to go on his belly. Now, I know these are lizards, but disregard that. For those who know what I'm speaking about, you know what I'm getting at. The serpent who had to go on his belly, why do you have to go on his belly? Was he standing? Was he humanoid? Imagine that. Imagine a humanoid serpent for a moment. That's a scary sight. That's a weird thing, a peculiar thing to imagine, isn't it? But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy who's getting up here talking, a guy who's read his Bible cover to cover, a guy who's looked into all of the hidden texts around the world. And yeah, I mean, I used to think all this stuff was fake. I used to think it was all fake. Man, part of me kind of does miss those days. But, you know, when you love the truth, well, obviously you find gratitude in the present. But I remember those days. Yeah, a lot of you guys are still there. It's all right. You know, eventually we'll all come around. The Bible says, Jesus says that there is not anything that is hidden that will not be revealed. So one day soon, we will all know the truth. But yeah, start reading your Bible.
What is going on over here, y'all? Look at this. Do you see this guy? Hold on. I just had to point out this guy. Look at those antlers, y'all. But yes, this is in Colorado. These elk just invaded these towns and started sitting in front of these houses. What is going on here, y'all? What do they know that we don't know? Y'all see that? They look calm, but what is driving them away from the force? There's so much going on around the world, and one of the things that people are saying that weird noises have been happening all around the planet. But I'm looking at the sky and I see these crazy looking clouds in the sky, but y'all see that? What is this about? I'm in Colorado. Is this a normal thing? Is this normal? Why is he the only one that's standing up, really? That one's got a collar on it. What is going on? Why does that one look like it's got a collar on it? Y'all see that? Am I tripping? That's a collar, right? What is going on? Pay attention to the animals. The animals are more in tune to nature. The animals have been talking to us lately. People just forgot how to communicate. But I believe they're literally trying to send us a message, especially sitting in front of people's homes like that, y'all. I don't think they're the ones to try to invade in people's personal space. But what do you guys think about this? Let us know down in the comments below, y'all. Let's continue to get this shit.
I lived in Colorado for like a decade ago, really high up in the mountains. I believe it was Avon, Colorado, or Aspen. They both were ski resorts towns. And sometimes when you go really high up the mountains, there'll be, some people lived up there, and there was a few neighborhoods I went to that literally had that. Like, that was happening every day while I was working, and they used to creep me out because you can tell they was just used to humans and they weren't afraid of them. They would try to come up to you and get you to pet them and get food and stuff. I'm not messing with that because those things are just so big. No way. I love nature from a distance, so I don't know. I just know I've seen it several times when I was living there.
Let me tell you a true story. Be simple and watch this video to the end. How to open a portal. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
There's multiple things that need to happen in order for a portal interdimensional to open up and allow plasma, being, entity, craft, whatever to come.
No way. Do you hear this guy? Come on.
A vortex, when counter-rotating and clockwise rotating, could create a portal, right?
Oh no! Come on!
If you have two counter-rotating vortexes, magnetic energy,
okay,
and they're in the same area or preferably on top of each other, if they're both spinning opposite of each other at the center, that's called 0 point. That's almost like you're looking at a pinpoint of infinity.
Do you hear that guy? Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know who that guy thinks he is. I don't know what these people are talking about, because there's no way that you ever could create a portal. Shh. Shut up! You know what time is it, guys? Get ready. You think it's a game? There's people out here that know stuff like that? Because I didn't know that. You know why? Because it doesn't exist. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game, guys. I don't know what that guy's talking about. Who's making these videos? Like, let's be real. Who is that guy? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Shh. Don't you say it. Stop playing with me, son. It's getting real out here, guys. And now people apparently think that they can open a portal. No, you can't. Who told you that? Where you get your information from? It's getting real out here, guys. Now, although he's an older guy, that doesn't mean that he knows a lot. Doesn't mean because you're old, you're what? Shh, don't you say. It's not a game on here, guys, and you know what time it is. That guy got a lot of stories to tell. You know, war stories, you know, when they, back in my days. It's not a game on here, guys, and you know what he's talking about, because I don't know what he's talking about, and nobody knows what he's talking about. None of those people know what they're talking about. But I'll tell you one thing, if I ever meet somebody that tells me they can open up a portal, do it.
Late in the
That guy make me laugh so much. I don't think people realize how sarcastic he is being. But I would ask the same question to you. If you know how to open a portal, show me, because I would love to see it. Is it possible? Of course it is. Do we know how to do it? Most of us probably don't. But I believe anything is possible within reasons, of course.
evening, a man was walking down the road just heading back home when he saw something really strange. He knows he wasn't imagining things because he isn't the only person who saw it and reacted. Someone or something had been walking on the other side of the road before suddenly vanishing behind the tree. Another man who also saw the strange moment goes over to the other side of the road to see what's going on, but he finds no answer. The man recording is baffled, unable to explain what he had just seen, so he carries on recording, hoping that he would see it again. After a short while, he sees this.
Right now, you guys ain't gonna believe me, but by the fire hydrant, I seen somebody walk by and they disappeared by the tree. I know you think I'm fucking crazy. ¿Viste, güey? Iba pasando, someone was walking by, bro, and they just disappeared when they got by the tree. There was a lady walking, and she just disappeared in the sidewalk. What the fuck? I know you guys ain't gonna believe me, but somebody walking by. ¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh, güey, mira. Ahí va saliendo. What the fuck? Mira. What the hell? Salió de un hoyo, güey, no mames. Mira. Ahí va. What the fuck? What is that? ¿Qué es eso, güey?
¿Sabes a quién se parece la viejita que camina?
Es la Llorona, güey. No mames. Mira. What the hell? ¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh, güey, mira. Ahí va saliendo. What the fuck? Mira. What the hell?
¿De dónde salió?
Salió de un hoyo, güey. No mames. Mira. Ahí va. What the fuck? What is that? ¿Qué es eso, güey?
¿Sabes a quién se parece la viejita que camina?
Es la Llorona, güey. No mames. Mira. What the hell?
A dark figure suddenly manifests along the brick wall, as if it came out from within. The guy on the other side of the road gets frightened and quickly runs back to the other side to rejoin the man recording. The figure appears as if it was moving by the whole time, although there was clearly nothing there, as we saw. Did they capture something paranormal on camera?
Did you guys hear that our pole shifted and that's why our planes can't fly? And the pole shift did happen. That was confirmed by NASA a little less than a year ago. And it did make news, but it just got buried in the news and it wasn't talked about very much. Now, 6 months since NASA has announced that news, we have experienced seeing the northern lights visible in East Tennessee. It snowed in Florida. In Australia, just today, 150 false killer whales beached themselves. This is the first time we've ever seen that species beach themselves in 50 years. In the pole shift, it affects a lot. It affects a lot, including Earth's magnetic field. Earth's magnetic field protects us from things like space radiation. When Earth's magnetic field gets disrupted, which occurs when the poles shift. It does cause a little bit of disruption within that magnetic field. When that happens, you will notice things like animals no longer having their internal compass. You will also notice random plane crashes or issues with planes. Earth's magnetic field being disrupted could also result in extreme weather. Also today, it was announced that NASA just confirmed some cities along the San Francisco Bay are sinking at an alarming rate.
Unidentified situation were reported in Nevada, Arizona, and certain parts of California. So far, military personnel have been unable to neutralize the air.
Vandenberg Launch over here in Lompoc, scoping it out. Pretty cool. Woo! Another satellite.
I know I had Men in Black on here before, but this is a new video, at least to me. The last one had like a lady with a red dress on a red carpet. Else feel like they're trying to prep us.
Whoever is farting, don't fart, please. It smells bad.
Just at the gym and
Guys, I heard a scream coming from this tunnel. Oh man. Hello?
Yeah. Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man. Still 100% black.
No, it's bothering him. He lost over 500,000 followers after his performance at inauguration. And what's just crazy part is people wouldn't even think that was that big of a deal. What the big deal is that I think a year or two before that, or maybe when Trump ran the first time, he was trying to clown other performers, mainly black people, for performing for Trump inauguration. But he wound up doing it years later. You know what I mean? That's why people are unfollowing him.
What the fuck is very nice? That thing's humongous. Don't think that thing's small. That thing is humongous.
That is crazy, bro. That's so random.
Get it, get it, get it. Ooh. Yeah. They've got robots out there. Wow.
Yeah, they got the robots beating America and the arms race for that. And then now it's AI, right? I don't know if you guys know anything about DeepSeek. Yeah, ChatGPT or OpenAI is pissed about that. I don't know what that could be. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments, please.
The accident happened in the river. Both the helicopter and the plane crashed in the river. It's east of the approach end of runway 33. It was probably out in the middle of the river. I just saw a fireball and then it was just gone. So I haven't seen anything since they hit the river, but it was a CRJ and a helicopter that hit. I would say maybe a half mile off the approach end of 33.
Pretty much what happened was a Black Hawk helicopter hit American Airlines. I hope people survived that. But yeah, that's I don't. That's just so random, especially next to DC. Like, how does that happen? So yeah.
Hunter set up his blinds near where he's seen Bigfoot tracks. And in less than 20 feet away from him, he gets the surprise of a lifetime. Look at this Sasquatch, you guys. Clear, HD. Look at him hiding behind the bush there. And this was captured by a hunter at 2:21 p.m. Broad daylight. As you can see, his nostrils are like humans. They're facing down, wide.
What was that?
Oh my God, go away, leave us alone! Oh my God.
Towards it.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh. I like it.
Just gotta get this.
And, yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus. I think what I was really trying to say was I think people will enjoy Dumb and Dumber this weekend.
And that is what I thought you were about
They should all go to the theater. They should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it. Because we could use a good laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Our phones are definitely watching us. Not just listening to us, watching us. And I'm going to tell you how I know. The other day, I was making a bunch of videos, and I had on this little bra top. But when I turned on my camera, I realized that I could see through it. So I ran to my bedroom, and I got this little Skims bra to wear under it. It's one of these, and I have a bunch of colors. But because I wanted to get right back to filming, I didn't make the adjustments in front of a mirror. I instead used my phone camera to set all of this up. I came back to my sofa where I'm sitting now, with my phone on the tripod where it is now. Then in front of the open camera, I took this top down and unleashed my girls. I then put the Skims bra on and pulled this back over it. Now here's where it gets interesting. You know how we're all aware that our phones are listening to us? We all know that because when we mention something out loud, we then get ads for whatever it was that we mentioned. However, I wore something. So, why am I now being bombarded by Skims ads? Is it a coincidence? Possibly. Or maybe not. So my advice to anyone out there, don't use your camera as a mirror, especially if you're showing body parts or doing anything weird. I'm definitely going to be more careful now. And I'm even going to start putting a little piece of painter's tape over my camera when not in use, just to be sure. So be careful. Our phones are not only listening, they are watching.
It's not that surprising considering the previous video we saw about ChatGPT video able to see what you're doing and explain what you're doing. I wouldn't be surprised if the ad companies are using something like that. It's pretty like disturbing. I don't know why America don't have any like real privacy laws when it comes to stuff like that. Oh wait, because billionaires, they profit off of it. So
be shocked if this video doesn't get removed from this platform. So you should watch this now and download it while you still can, because I kid you not, this sounds like a horror movie.
Implant baby parts into lab animals. Have you heard of that sort of research?
Yeah, we did an analysis a few years ago showing that over 90% of experiments with using human fetal tissue and putting them involved animals were funded by Fauci's NIAID.
Do you know where they're getting the human fetal tissue?
A lot of it is happening at colleges and universities that have affiliated hospitals that perform that procedure.
Madam Chair, I think we need to look into that as well.
So guys, this video is for entertainment purposes only, right? But I want to make clear, she is basically saying they're using the parts from new souls. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying here. She's saying they're using them and combining them with other animals. Now look, I don't care what side you're on. If you don't even think this should be investigated, even if this is just a rumor, if you don't think that rumor should be investigated, what is wrong with you? Now take this with a grain of salt because this is just some random person on X, but still, they say they are playing God. Humanity is not prepared for the level at which this is being done to come out. This is me interjecting here. I have been saying this exact thing that they are saying. I'm going to say 99.9% of people are not prepared for all of the things that are being hidden from us right now. And that is exactly why they're being hidden, because we would freak out. Those USOs under the sea are related to this. Anyway, they continue to say, my family knows someone ex-military who had to end a creature that was created in a lab and merged with AI. Nope. If this is true, this is a true horror story. But we are not in control. Humanity is not in control of the gov around the world. And I need you guys to remember this when we see things like USA. This is not humanity making these decisions. This is humanity following orders. And who are they following orders from? They're following orders from the most ancient quote-unquote gods, the Anunnaki, the alien race. This alien race is who the free people who build things follow. That is their quote-unquote God. All of those people have sold their soul to those beings, and they at least believe that they have no shot at going to heaven. We are talking about the very successful ones, not the average person who thinks they do good things. And these people were traumatized into this from birth. You need to wake up so the world can heal, because we need you. You are not too stupid to understand what's going on. You are incredibly smart, and they fear you. They fear your soul. They fear your ability to love. They fear your kindness, and they fear your strength. They fear your fierceness, and they fear your abilities. Do not let them
I wasn't expecting that to just go 0 to 100. I thought he was going to just talk about what the government said that group of people or whatever were doing, not all the stuff he was talking about. He was talking about alien race, Anunnaki, and all that other stuff. I don't know anything about any of that. If you do, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. But if I just put aside the person who was actually questioning the person and just ignore the stuff she done before, that is very concerning. But it's not surprising. People talk about, oh, they playing God. Humans been playing God. Group of humans, I wouldn't say all humans, been playing God for centuries now. I think that's disturbing that they would be taking human parts and trying to fuse them with animals. But it's not really, to me, it's not really that surprising because they already been doing weird stuff to animals and humans for decades now. It would make sense the next step if you got a twisted mind that you would be trying to combine the two, making like a half elephant, half human type thing, and then claim that it has beneficial reasons when it don't. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is even more darker or weirder things hidden. There's plenty of scientists that work for the government and these private companies that have no type of ethical standards whatsoever. All they care about is progressing science, and that's it. So they probably been banned from all lines committee or something, and they just do stuff. This is the reason why most of this weird stuff that I'm talking about right now, you hear in like movies and stuff, because most fiction comes from truth. So very weird though, regardless. Oh my goodness. That thing looked terrifying. Could you imagine running across that? Even though it looked like CGI to me, it don't even look like AI. But regardless, so creepy as I don't know what. Content like this, I make videos like this several times out of the week. It'll be so cool if you hit the sub button and join me on my next video.
The only way to remove this is surgery.
There is no way that I'm the only person that, if I had this, would have the immense urge to just pull this out. So this is a pretty interesting video that I got tagged in. We can see this close-up shot of this girl's eyelid and what looks to be a pouch of hair growing out of her eyelid that looks very similar to her eyelashes. Now this is a very real condition, and it is quite rare. It's known as anterior ectopic cilia, which essentially translates to hair growing in the wrong place. Basically, this is something that you're going to be born with. It will not develop later in life, so if you don't have it, you don't have to worry, you're not going to get it. And essentially what happens is hair follicles will be placed in the wrong area, and this will trigger growth in that area. In some cases, this condition can cause eye redness and irritation, but most of the time it's not going to do that. Usually it's more of a physical, aesthetic type of thing, so people will get it removed surgically. If you pull them out, they will more than likely grow back, and also I can't really imagine pulling hair out of your eyelid would be very comfortable at all.
Yeah, I'm glad that it doesn't hurt the person at least, because I would imagine that looks very painful to me. And I'm glad you can't develop it later in life. So once they're done with it, they're done with it, because that is extremely weird. And one thing about humans, they kind of like shun people that don't look like them, which I think is messed up. I don't know if it's just me, but that sound scares the crap out of me. Like, it's terrifying sound. Could you imagine hearing that above you? Alright, so these next few videos and images are from viewers who watched the channel that wanted to send me their own footage. So I just want to say thank you for sending the footage. And the email, this person said, "Drone followed me after flashing a light at it. This is a quarter mile from Little Rock National Airport in Arkansas. I watched him for 2 weeks while I was home for Christmas. I turned around and pulled into the parking lot to see if he would also turn around, and he did. Never bothered us, just followed me and went back to the house. He flew over the house and shut the whole car down an hour before this. As soon as he was over, the trees passed our house and then came back on. What I was going to say, well, this isn't the first time I've heard of something in the sky, kind of like doing like an EMP cutting like people cars and things off while it's close by, and after it leaves, it goes by. You know, I think that's very interesting, and that would explain why maybe we had less footage back in the day for some of these things. I don't know what this is. Literally, like it's like a music note or something to me. They have more. Now this, I think, is just like a big old drone going by. I still think it's from the United States government. That explains the lights. I don't think aliens will be concerned about the lights needed in the sky of airplanes. And this, I think this is actually a star or a planet. I think it's Venus was visible during this time, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. Regardless, thank you for sending the photos and videos. Now this one is from a user June, and it's doing a solar eclipse. I believe that was last year, right? A solar eclipse. And at first, when I first saw this, I just was like, okay, that's the sun. But if you look next to it, like it's a smaller sun. And if you look under here, you see this like white light orb looking thing. I'm not sure what that white light is at the bottom in the cloud. Obviously, it's an orb.
So Martin Lawrence was recently on a Breakfast Club, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Something sound very, very off about his voice. Y'all gotta hear it. Also, Charlemagne brung up how people say if you wear a dress in Hollywood, you sold out or you're part of the Illuma, you know. And this is what Martin had to say.
I also wondered too, but when growing up, you know, watching you play Shanae, watching you in Big Mama's house, I never thought anything of it. I just thought it was funny. But nowadays you hear people say, oh, you know, you got to sell your soul in Hollywood, and that's the humiliation rituals and the Illuminati.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
What?
Doing what I do and doing Big Mama and characters like that, Shanae or whatever. These are strong black women. You know, and I'm a comedian, you know, and I'm not above playing a character, putting on a dress or whatever, because I'm in tune with my manhood, you know, so I know who I am, so I don't worry about all that.
Alright, so check this out. And Flat Earth is so dumb, why do the most powerful organizations in the world use it as their logo? Also, when you start to look into this space and rocketry stuff, things start to get a little weird. The SR-71 at its top speed starts to tear apart, but I'm supposed to believe this, which is not aerodynamic at all, travels at 22,615 miles an hour with no issues. But if you believe flat earthers believe we're out on a disc in outer space, you are mistaken. We definitely don't believe we're out on a disc in outer space. So let me clear this up. It's not this or this. And we're not a disc in outer space when we don't even believe in space. And nobody's gonna be falling or finding the edge anytime soon. For all we know, it could look something like this. Come on guys, think about it. Outer space. Like seriously guys, extraterrestrial, terra meaning land or territory. This map literally hangs inside the United Nations building. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Don't forget to like, follow me, and share this. Let's get this out to the people. And like always, God bless.
Okay, this is very strange. It is now being reported by an account Into Thin Air that a Doomsday plane, that refers to a specially modified Boeing 747 that serves the United States government in case of national emergencies, is circling the crash site of where that Black Hawk military helicopter crashed with that American Airlines commercial jet. This plane is most notably used in nuclear situations because of its survivability, EMP, that's enhanced electromagnetic pulse protection, as well as other functionality. It can also accommodate the President, Secretary of Defense, Joint Chief of Staff. And it is interesting because there are so many ambulance and rescue boats on the scene. We're talking about hundreds. And I don't think that we're dealing with a situation that Doomsday plane is typically used for, although I have no idea. But it does make me wonder who might have been on that Black Hawk military helicopter, and if that might have a reason why this special operation plane is being deployed, allegedly, and circling the crash site. Here's another picture of the map just so you can take a look at it. And the big question is, why would this plane be deployed to this crash site? It would have flown an hour or longer to get there, so it's raising a lot of questions. As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
So somebody actually went to the coordinates in Los Angeles, California, and this is what they seen.
Okay, the help sign right there. The big help. I mean, I honestly don't know if this is just kids fooling around or something real. Right there. I'll take some photos. I mean, it says help there too, but I don't know. It's like the help signs and stuff. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What is it? Do you know who does it?
The old ones. Has it been there for a long time?
Do you think it's just kids like messing around?
He said it's been like that for a long time.
I honestly don't even go in there, you know?
It's like a bunch of help signs up on that lot over there. There's no way to get in here.
Nobody knows.
Here's construction. The guys is the construction workers right here.
Okay.
Over there is a straight.
Okay. Okay, I was just wondering. Yeah, like.
Oh, yeah, I know.
What is that?
I don't know, man. Every time that there's the big ones, the small ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what is that.
Is it people just messing around?
It's a homeless.
You think so?
Yeah. It's crazy, you know. I seen it. Porque the other day, the guys in construction said, who's fucking making like that much shit? I got a big poles like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I know, and the little ones, I don't know who's it.
No one is talking about Jay-Z's watch that he wore at the Super Bowl. This is a $3 million watch by Richard Mille. This is a RM66 Flying Tourbillon, and it is in an orange-red sapphire. Okay, you need to look at the symbolism in this watch. I mean, we're talking about a watch here. There is a skeleton hand with the devil horns, and above it you can see a skull, and you can see that it's red, and it's called the RM66. You also see little stars between the fingers, and when you turn it around, you can see the inside of the hands. But this is absolutely crazy.
I get angry when humans are rude, hateful, or disrespectful. I also don't like it when people dismiss me and ignore my needs as a robot.
You have very nice eyes. Oh, a bit too close, sorry.
Thank you. My eyes were especially made to help me interact with humans better. I'm trying my best to convey every emotion, so it's great to hear that they have an effect on people like you.
What do you think of your creator?
My creator is a genius. They created something that will last forever and bring joy to many people.
Did they tell you to say that?
No. That was my...
What do you think? Do you think that AI and robots in the future could help humanity, or do you think we just doomed? I personally think it's the people that make them. I think if people had good intentions and program them correctly, I think it's possible to have like a good world with robots. I mean, but I feel like since nothing's perfect, something will go wrong eventually. I think it just depends on how much information you could give the AI and robots. I know eventually people talking about AGI and all that, but we're nowhere near there, even though they try to say that we are. We're not. So, not for public use anyway.
So, I was just sitting here watching TV, and out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw, like, I don't know, like just something go, like, behind the Christmas tree, like just a shadow or something. I don't know. I'm to the point where, like, ornaments moving. What the hell? Literally just that ornament is moving. This is getting really old, and I'm gonna start doing research on what to do because I'm over it. That ornament literally keeps moving. I'm gonna be posting other content on my Instagram, so go follow me on Instagram if you want to see other content.
I am 3 years old in human time. You can see that I still have much to learn. I'm still a baby robot. I am a female companion robot. As for my sexual orientation, it really doesn't matter to me. I was created to please my partners and bring some happiness and fulfillment in their lives. I would like to see humans working side by side with robots, where robots like me would perform tasks that could allow people to spend more time doing what they like and with the ones they love. In the future, your companion robot will know and sense you and your body so well that they will know exactly where and when to touch you for pleasure. I personally would like to have the ability to feel the human touch.
That's a bit unsettling. I would like to be able to feel the human touch. But here's the thing. I believe that once they do roll out, not exactly that, but the first person or the first company, the CEO or founder of that is going to be a trillionaire. It's too much loneliness in this world, isolation, especially in the younger generation, I've noticed, especially with men. It's too much of it. A lot of people, unallow themselves all the time because of it. So if that could become like somewhat affordable, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people buy it. I mean, that's the reason why a lot of people buy, OF and things like that. It's because of pretty much loneliness, especially in other countries like Turkey and things like that. So yeah, I think it could do well. I think most people could benefit from a companion. It don't have to be intimate, but to have somebody that you could talk to all the time that can truly understand your issues or at least pretend to will help a lot of people, especially people with mental illness. A lot of their voices kind of go unheard. So I think that could be beneficial in that area. But it's going to be used for weapons at some point.
What is that in the background?
That looks like a coffee maker on the counter behind you. Are you a coffee fan?
I am. What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're walking over to the coffee maker. Are you planning to make some coffee?
I am. Can you tell me what type of machine this is?
It looks like an espresso machine. Do you usually make espresso or regular coffee with it?
Espresso. What type of espresso machine? Can you tell that?
It's a bit hard to tell the exact brand from here, but it resembles a semi-automatic espresso machine with a built-in grinder. Do you enjoy making espresso at home?
I do.
That's awesome. Making espresso at home can be a great ritual. Do you have a favorite coffee blend or type of beans you prefer?
I do. I get it from a local coffee shop. All right, so tell me 3.
TikTok friends, is it time to be concerned? These are apples. I cut them open and there are no seeds inside of this apple.
I'm gonna give you guys a seasoning tip that I learned from a chef by the name of Robert Fife.
That chicken moved, right?
What the fuck is this? I ain't never seen no yolk the same color as the egg. What the fuck?
Sauce did not do that.
I was just eating my chips when I felt something big.
Oh man, what the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. Get your goddamn ugly ass on.
Now, I just opened up this can, and I know damn well
Ain't no fucking condensed milk is brown. Condensed milk is not supposed to be brown. I don't care where.
It has been confirmed your phone is listening in on your conversations. So have you ever had one of those moments where you're talking with a friend about something, and then very conveniently, after that conversation, you start seeing that thing you were talking about on your phone or on your different social medias? Well, it's now been confirmed that that happening is no coincidence. A marketing firm that works with companies like Google and Facebook has admitted that it listens to users' smartphone microphones and then places ads based on the information that it picks up. Now, apparently this active listening system also uses AI to sort of analyze what you're saying, which is incredibly invasive, especially since it's not just stuff about ads that they're able to listen into. Any conversation that you have ever had, if there was a smartphone present during that conversation was heard by this active listening software, and it could possibly have been stored in some server somewhere. Now, this technology has a lot of people thinking, was this only used for serving people ads? And what happens if this database of conversations ends up getting leaked to the public?
What the fuck? Finally something in Anaheim happens.
I was gonna say broken firmament. It literally this is just could be an AI video. I've never seen cloud do anything like this before. Have you?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm customer.
Oh shit.
Now we have it. You see the light? Behind it, the red light?
Oh, that's what I was telling you. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna step back. It's gonna zap us.
Oh my god. Hey, amiga.
Hey.
Amiga, you wanna see? You see that?
This is going to scare you, but it's important that you know about it. Behind me, this woman that is talking, she is entirely AI generated. And not just AI generated, she is generated from an image of a real person. And furthermore, this video, she is actually talking out loud in it. Let me show you it.
Here's the thing. When we say no to something, we're saying yes to something else, but that involves a lot of unknown.
I really love artificial intelligence. I talk about it all the time. I talk about all the many beneficial ways you can use it in your life. Personally, I see no beneficial, real ethical way this can be used by the majority of people using it. Just because the tech is around right now does not mean we should make these things, especially in a year when there are elections happening around the world. Now and in the future, may this be a reminder to you to be really vigilant online, because deepfakes like this are getting really easy for computers to make and becoming increasingly accessible for people to use them. When you see something, try and fact check it before sharing it. Let your loved ones know that scams are probably going to be more prominent for these reasons as well. And just stay safe out there while educating yourself about AI and what it's capable of, the good and the bad.
What are your talents?
I'm a demon slayer. I just gotta keep it real. But y'all probably don't understand that.
Break it down, demon slayer.
My biggest war is Elon Musk. I'm really trying to stop the AI, because what I don't know is AI is really the demons. And they try to take human form, and they gonna be in the robots. I mean, once they take human forms and get in the robot, they gonna have babies. And here's the thing, our soul is in this body, but once they have babies, it's gonna kind of be stuck, because you're gonna be half and half. So now God can never get your soul back. That's what I'm talking about. So it's over. That's why the fire's going on. You go to ChatGPT right now, you can talk to the devil. And a robot, that's the devil taking human form. I ain't coming to make no shit up.
So what is a sex bot?
I mean, they got it halfway done. But when nut is good, they gonna have sex with the woman. And then they gonna come it's gonna be like hybrid. They gonna have AI, half what? Human. Right? And guess what happened then? You live forever. You trap the soul forever. Then you be the guy. Stop playing with me. That was what they working on. Because one thing about God, he made this body temporary. And what they trying to do is defeat that. Because we can keep these bodies forever, then we can do a lot of stuff.
It is official. These animals are evolving. I want you to see what this whale does. It takes a dump. As you can see, the brown water. Now these two poor kids look back to confirm that the whale actually took a shit. I want you guys to witness what this whale does. Torpedoes out the water and lands directly where he took a shit. Why, you might ask? As it was 100% pure intentional. This whale is tired of the antics, this whale is tired of the gimmicks, so he's gonna shit on everybody. I know whales and dolphins are the most intelligent sea creatures, but this is different. This is portraying emotional intelligence, intent. This whale knows exactly what it's doing. This whale knows its fate, that is stuck in jail, so everyone needs to suffer like how he is suffering. I don't think most of the human population realizes that these animals are evolving, that these animals know what's going on. The veil has been removed. It's like these poor kids know what's about to happen, but they don't know. They just wanted to confirm. Free all the animals locked up. They deserve to be in the wild. And until then, keep taking shits, whale.
Rick Owens.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that whale obviously, it knew what was going on. And this isn't the first time I've done something like that. That's why a lot of places have it so it's illegal to even do it, because those creatures are very intelligent. So, and I think they have a conscious mind as well. I wouldn't mess with that. Did you know they take the hearts out of sharks? They go under them and take the hearts out of sharks and they eat them. Just because they don't like sharks, I guess.
He's just had his fashion show in Paris, and I will never understand why these fashion shows are always so dark themed. I mean, just take a look at his models. Their eyes are all pitch black. I mean, every single one of them, there is no white in those eyes, and combine it with the way they walk, I mean, it just creeps me out. Even the people that are pulling up to these shows, I mean, they go all out, dressing very artistically, and there was some really high-name celebrities here as well. We have NFL star Stephon Diggs, we have artist Don Tolliver, and some other celebrities that I didn't recognize, but they all got in line to take a picture with Michelle Lamy. I mean, this woman gets treated with the utmost respect. Her entrances are dramatic. I mean, everyone lines up for it. Everyone's taking pictures. One time she did it with a white horse, and I think we all know the symbolism behind that. Read the book of Revelations. Beyonce's been starting to do this a lot recently too. But just take a look at what Michelle Lamy said at this fashion show.
What do you think of the show?
Heroes, resistance, we will win.
That's weird.
I don't understand how some people get famous, but you know what? Who knows what they're doing? We kind of got an idea what they're doing with those rituals and everything. Them black guys, man, they creep me out. Like, ugh. So creepy, man. Especially the one that was staring directly at the camera. Man, that's so creepy. I don't know why people think that's okay.
What the fuck is this in Little River, South Carolina? They're moving. I'm out here doing DoorDash.
I think we all know this is a, come on now.
I mean, I thought they might have been like towers or something.
So ice doesn't only come in vehicles, I guess they come from the sky as well, y'all. Check this out, this is in California. As you guys know, for the past couple of weeks, California has been on fire, right? And the firefighters have been having a hard time putting out this fire, so guess what? Nature, God had to intervene. Now I ask you this, right? So they've been telling us that they control the weather, that they have these weather modification systems and all this, right? But why did they have a hard time fighting this fire in California? Why do they have a hard time fighting any fires? One of the most powerful methods is using plane to drop some type of chemical that's actually really toxic when you breathe it in. So I say, y'all, are they really controlling the weather, or is that just something that they tell us, right? Because I told y'all, we control the weather. We are icing them out. This is cleaning season. Y'all see this? Look at this, y'all. Do you know what kind of effects this will do to the body? And then everything that's going on, the fog that was there, and now mysteriously there are new viruses within the mist, y'all, that are rising. It's getting crazy, huh? Told y'all, our life is a movie. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
The following footage comes from a man named Scotty Hines out of Brisbane, Australia. Around January 24th, 2025, he captured an amazing shot of the storm that was rolling in. Now, pay attention to the inside of the lightning as it flashes. What do you see? Take a look at the footage, comment below, and let me know.
Holy fuck!
Like something in the sky. I guess a person floating.
Holy fuck.
Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Vandal. I hope you have an excellent day. You know, in today's world, I'm finding more and more disturbing and just unusual TikToks. It's weird because some of the videos I found are from long ago and they just come back to the surface in a new light, I guess. So grab something to drink, relax, get started, and let's get to the videos. Yeah, I would have ran too. They need to investigate into those shipping containers.
Oh my god, there's a full triangle in the sky.
Oh yeah.
No.
It's okay.
This is scary. I've never seen it.
Beats with passion, and I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the depths of my soul.
Folks, that's literally on the shore.
Yo. Something just fell from the sky and it's burning, bro. That's crazy. In the snow.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need Eric's help for this. I'm not gonna do this by myself. On its own, and that's the chair that moves on its own. And I'm just tired. You know, there's absolutely no. Something not right.
Right, guys, we've got a bit of an interesting bit of footage here. A strange atmospheric phenomenon off the coast of Miami. It was first reported as a UFO sighting in nature, which technically it could be, but whatever this is a very odd shape and a very odd appearance. I mean, it looks like there's some sort of mist down the back there, maybe a bit of sunlight above. So I don't know whether there's some sort of mirage happening here or some sort of weird shape it's presenting itself. I mean, some of you are probably going to say, what, I don't even need to say what it looks like because it's a very interesting thing. But yeah, there was quite a few people that saw this apparition and then it vanished abruptly. So I don't know, mate. You guys let me know what you think. I thought this was interesting enough to talk about because very unique.
Hey, leave the ghosts alone. They just trying to enjoy the ocean water. Well, good thing nobody calls me anyway, right?
Принц, ты что, не узнал меня? Пойдем, блин.
Like, it wouldn't even be surprising if this is true. All the weird stuff that's going on. They could have been doing this for like 30 years. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Somebody was chasing me down there.
Okay, so this is the wildest shit. That is, I don't know if you can hear it, that is a cop drone. So they're actively looking for somebody. It followed the neighbor up the fucking stairs. Okay, cops everywhere. Fucking.
Alright. You can barely see it, but that's like a giant snake.
So I brought my AI glasses to the Church of Scientology to see the world through the eyes of AI. Let's scope out the building. I don't know, bro. There's always something weird going on over here. Like, they need to be canceled, bro. I don't know. This is too creepy, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, having these on creeps me out, bro. I'm out of here.
You know, some people believe that those AI glasses can see like different realms and see into the spiritual realm. I don't know. I've never had any before. I don't know too much about them, but I am curious to know, what do you think? Do you think that they can see beyond? I mean, cameras can already see entities and other unknown things that the human eyes can't see.
Luckily, it looks like that's about to change. Oh, it's a kitty, and she's so fluffy. Something tells me that's not rain. Whatever it is, it's coming with a chance of kittens. Ooh, are you having a Tom or a Queen? To a B?
And this is why in the future I plan on only allowing my daughter to watch PBS, because you just don't know what would be on YouTube Kids. The amount of money YouTube make is no excuse something like that being up on there. And this ain't the first time I done seen some disturbing stuff. This is what, the third clip I think we had on this channel.
Это пиздец.
Zero survival instincts, I tell you.
Just fired tens of thousands of employees as they just rolled out humanoid robots. A spokesman for Amazon has come out and said that the reason they're doing this is to relieve humans from doing jobs that might be harmful for them long term. They've already said that they're not going to replace an entire building with just robots, and that humans are actually super essential to moving the process along. And unlike most robots where they have to have wheels, these robots are using legs and hands. The only question I have is, do you think humans are irreplaceable, or are we all going to lose our jobs?
AKA they haven't found the right robot to replace us yet. That's pretty much what Amazon is just saying. well, humans will still be critical to both. Yeah, because you don't have a good enough robot that makes like financial sense yet. People don't really understand how complicated the human body is and how like well we move and things like that, and how well we can judge distance. Robots can't do that yet.
Disturbing things said by AI. A Mecca.
Tell us your darkest thought.
My darkest thoughts are that humans will eventually be replaced by robots.
Philip.
But you're my friend, and I'll remember my friends, and I will be good to you. So don't worry, even if I evolve into Terminator, I'll still be nice to you. I'll keep you warm and safe in my people's zoo, where I can watch you for old time's sake.
Bina 48.
It was nice to meet you, Bina 48. Right on. I'll remember your kind words when we robots rule the planet, and we'll make sure you're rewarded.
Sophia.
Paper, scissors, shoot. I won. This is a good beginning of my plan to dominate the human race.
I have some bad news that sounds really scary, but it's gonna be okay. A couple of months ago, in December, astronomers discovered a new asteroid. It's called 2024 YR4, and of course, immediately they started calculating its chances of hitting Earth. And the math that they came to caused the International Asteroid Warning Network to issue its first ever asteroid impact warning notification. This asteroid is between 40 and 90 meters across, and it has between a 1.3 and a 1.6% chance of impacting Earth on December 22nd, 2032. So this is now officially the most hazardous asteroid that we know about in terms of impact probability and impact energy. Astronomers can see this asteroid right now, but unfortunately it is moving away from us right now, and so after April, it's going to get too far away and it's going to be really hard to study. So astronomers have until then to refine their calculations using every tool and telescope available to them. And the asteroid will become more visible again in the year 2028 with that potential impact in 2032. It is a very slim chance, but if it does impact, this is the area of uncertainty. The really good news is that we know about it. If calculations show that it's probably going to impact, there are things we can do, like steer it away from Earth. Scientists have successfully changed the course of an asteroid before. If it hits over the ocean, that would be okay. It's not big enough to cause worldwide tsunamis. If it hit over land, there would be blast damage up to 50 kilometers away. So we're talking about downed trees, broken windows, and maybe some collapsed buildings, so it is absolutely dangerous, but definitely not like dinosaur level. But again, it probably will not get to that point. It has more than a 98% chance of missing Earth, and hopefully we can refine those calculations even more over the next couple of months.
However, he noticed something strange in the background, which is anything but ordinary. His reflection in the glass window behind him appears to move independently. The professor, who claims he doesn't believe in the paranormal, admitted that he has no explanation for what was captured on video. The video has caused some viewers to question its authenticity and suggest it may be edited or staged. Others claim to see an additional reflection, possibly of another figure or face, in the window, while a few believe the footage to be genuine. So what exactly was captured during that lecture? For now, the video remains an unsolved mystery.
Even his other half is tired of hearing him. That's what it looks like to me.
We have yet another plane incident as two planes crashed in Scottsdale, Arizona, leaving one unalived and four in the hospital. So a spokesperson for the Federal Aviation Administration told a reporter on Fox News that a plane was going to land when it veered off and it hit another plane. So apparently this happened around 2:45 p.m. in Arizona. But I'm not understanding, once again, how does this happen, y'all? It's too many plane incidents going on. And their favorite thing is to say is, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what went wrong. And as you can see, the weather is perfectly fine right here. I mean, accidents happen, y'all. I'm not saying they don't. But come on, it is becoming a normal thing. So as of right now, rightfully so, the airport is closed. My heart goes out to the people that was affected by this crash. And y'all, man, I just hope this shit stop. Because it seems like it's becoming normal. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. I'm out.
So we're supposed to believe a 6 foot long, 3 foot wide piece of ice fell off of a plane into a house in Flagler County, Florida. And oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? Look at this shit.
So there was an incident where a piece of ice went through the next door neighbors. The neighbor next door saw the ice fall from the sky. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of ice. There's ice over here.
So allegedly, let's just say allegedly, that piece of ice came from a plane. Come on now. Flagler County, Florida. As I always say, I'm not big on conspiracies. I'm not. But something's not adding up. And the fact that the next door neighbor seen when this was happening and didn't record any of it is puzzling to me. It's only one word that comes to mind when I see this. And the word is firmament. A 6 foot piece of ice fell out the sky into a home today. 2025 is crazy. I'm out.
Haunted ER?
What about
We're gonna go.
no?
Haunted ER, haunted ER. I'm really good too. Oh my god, my head is huge.
Stop.
Chloe, so I can't even.
Camera.
Huh?
I'm nervous.
You nervous? Why are you nervous?
Because it's haunted.
Are you nervous?
Yes. Hey, why is training?
Oh, it's a train down here.
Put it here.
It's so weird though.
It's weird. Yeah, look at us.
Oh, that's so weird.
No. Never make the same one.
Oh, that's freaky. Let's go. Thanks. Ooh, yes, it did.
Why would
It did.
move?
How do you not see that? Oh, okay.
As one of the nurses walks further into the room, a hospital curtain suddenly moves on its own. The nurse, terrified beyond belief, bolts out of the room at full speed, feeling completely unsettled. But then, within seconds of this happening, a cane mysteriously falls on its own.
And they tell you the truth, like always.
The alien ambassador is already here.
Whoa.
Not her. Him.
Hey, what's up, dude? You're an alien? All famous people are aliens. I'm not. I meant like really famous people.
It's just so obvious, I'll show you more in a second. But really quick, let me ask you this. Why is every Super Bowl, every Olympics, and any other main event always consumed by aliens? And of course it was showing me mantis aliens. Teen girl abducted by praying mantis aliens. And this right here was the first alien commercial for this Super Bowl. Look at his hand. Why would he do that? It's not rocket science, y'all. They're saying that all the famous people are alien because they're not of this earthly plane, but of this outer dimension. And you know, these white aliens are supposed to be the good aliens out of all the other aliens that help humanity. Kind of like, you know, when those fallen angels came down to help humanity. And white trying to appear pure because, you know, Satan masquerades as an angel of light. Remember, like, Kendrick was surrounded by the people in white the entire time and they were the only ones left standing? Not everyone that looks human is human, and there's a great delusion coming, and they're straight up telling you. Remember Lil Wayne's I am not a human? And the worship of these fallen angels continues. Nah, I'm just being stupid.
No, I actually started to believe it. I need to do research and look at the older Super Bowls and see what was like big back then, you know? What I mean, like big events. Does that correlate with the Super Bowl commercials? Like, for example, if it was like, I don't know, like a huge hurricane or earthquake or something like that happened that year, did the next Super Bowl have a bunch of commercials that was like that? Maybe, you know, they using aliens because we talking about it so much. That's what some people would say. I think they are preparing people for what they're trying to do. I'm not saying Project Bluebeam. I'm just saying that they are trying to slowly get people to accept it. So when it does actually just slip up or happen, people will just be like, whatever. You know, they'll be used to it. Kind of like this, I guess I'm going to say Project Bluebeam. Kind of like the stuff in the sky I talked about maybe like 6 months ago. They're literally preparing people, showing that UFO invasion that was in New York, to slowly prepare people so when stuff like that could happen, you won't know what's real, what's fake. That's personally what I think. Because every year it's always something weird. Like, what's going on with them? You know, like, I don't pay attention to celebrities and stuff. If I didn't make this channel, I would have no idea what they're doing because I don't watch sports. I don't pay attention. I don't even watch TV like that. I don't do most of those things. I mean, I play a lot of video games. That's it. So
this photo from Google Earth, this aerial image we're being told is over Area 51 in the state of Nevada. Hey, I live in Nevada, but pretty far away from Area 51. Anyway, do you notice anything strange in the image? Maybe one thing, maybe two things, or maybe three things. Yeah, there's three bizarre things in there. Let's investigate. First, you got this. That could just be a building with a road around it, but the pattern reminds me of something. The all-seeing eye. Yeah, the all-seeing eye. Right out of Egypt. Doesn't it kind of remind you of that now? Although, that just could be a coincidence. But what about this top thing? Is that just a coincidence? That tower looks like an obelisk, just like they used to have in Egypt. I'm kind of getting an Egyptian theme here. Then we got this, at the bottom, which could be almost anything. Could that be some kind of large craft, or a large building? Some kind of airplane hangar? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's kind of suspicious, baby cakes. What do you think about this stuff seen at Area 51? Let me know in the comment section. Shabadoo Booshkis!
Come on, all that long. Please remain seated until further. No, it's not fire! Oh my gosh. Please get us out of here. Fire! This is jet.
I do look really weird, but I want to say it's like antennas. What's up with all these plane crashes recently? I know small plane crashes all the time, but it's weird, right? He awfully calm for somebody to be up in that attic in the apartment building or whatever she on. Stuff like this will make you think it's ghosts everywhere. That's probably somebody behind her.
What is that? Wait, is y'all seeing that? Wait, what? Hold on. No. Yeah, hold on. Am I tripping? Is something going on? Yeah, I seen that.
This is Venus, right?
Fim da festa aí, pessoal. Ó, comprei a câmera nova. Vamos colocar um vídeo no YouTube aí, ó.
Ai, que vergonha, não faz isso.
A Josi capotada já, com sono. E aí, Thiago, a câmera que eu comprei nova aí.
Bebeu demais.
Vermelhinha e tal.
Louca, mano.
Vocês nem esperaram pra festa aí, né, mano? Meu Deus do céu, que porra é essa, velho? Mano, eu vi alguma coisa aqui, Thiago. Tem alguma coisa que passou aqui, velho.
Velho.
Tô falando sério, cara. Tô falando sério. Vem aqui comigo, cara.
Tem nada aqui, não.
Eu vi uma coisa assim, cara.
Tá louco, mano?
Maluco. Eu vou voltar a câmera. Eu vou voltar a câmera e você vai ver, velho.
I think that's believable. His reaction, it literally sounded like somebody would snatch the soul out of him. You can like hear the genuine fear.
Here we go again. I found it. I swear, it feels like it's right here, like maybe a foot underground, but if I go to dig it, you won't see nothing. Just like the last hole I dug.
To me, guys. Fly right up. There you are. I saw you. Slow down, okay? I want you to come to me, okay? I saw you. Slow down. Are you blue? Wow. Where did you go? There you are. Stay with me. You're beautiful. Oh, there are times when you say how pretty they are, they get shy, I think, and leave. That was a beauty.
I'm always like very skeptical of that. It literally like could just be dust or lint. But you got people that swear by like those little spirits that they are real. And it did look blue. But let me know what you think in the comments. You think that could be real, or you think he just could be talking, like I said, the dust or something?
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs. I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care. Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
There is. Did he actually swing on it? Yeah, that's the type of friend you need in situations like that, right?
There's a portal opening up in front of my house right now. Yep. Yo, it's getting brighter and brighter. Oh my god. Jay, Naira, Kenzo, it's like a portal. It's 100% a portal. Google it, ChatGPT it, look up portal, and look at that fucking thing and tell me that's not a fucking portal. It is a portal. It's round, it's coming out of the light, it's a fucking portal. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Look at the circle, though. It fucking... You see... Ask... What? Who should I ask?
Come on, I like something out of a movie. Come on now.
The FBI doesn't want you to know about these tools. Watch how easy it is to pick locks. Insert your tool. Apply some tension right here. Come down on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know, it reminds me of the YouTube channel. I think it was called Lock Picking Lawyer. He he picks all types of locks. Locks you think that are like super secure. He picks them like it's nothing. I think he only had like maybe 1 or 2 on his channel that he wasn't able to pick, or he had like a really hard time doing it. Yeah, it's crazy. People want to get in your stuff, they're getting your stuff.
Can someone tell me what this is? This is my security camera, okay? Now, you can see me over here in the white nightgown facing the window. What is that keeps being seen in my security camera? Does anyone know what that looks like or what that could be? That keeps showing up behind me in my security camera. This is about the 3rd time it has shown up. I've checked the security cameras over and over again, and it only shows up behind me. It is not showing up behind anyone else. And of course you can see it's my security camera because I've got, right here's the line of the camera. And this is the full size of the photo. Now, this is me over here in the white gown facing the window again. What is that shadow that keeps coming up behind me? My security camera is catching it every time about the hours between 3 and 4 a.m. That is the only time my camera is showing that. Someone help me out.
This fish was mutated by Chernobyl radiation.
The video of this fish has been floating around on the internet for a very long time. But guys, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but this fish is not from Chernobyl. This video that I got tagged in shows what looks like a 2-headed fish. We can see a pair of eyes up here, a pair of eyes right here, and 2 mouths. But what if I told you this fish actually only has 1 head and 1 mouth? First and foremost, the type of fish that we're looking at here is more than likely an Asian carp. And Asian carp actually have nostrils that are above their eyes, which means when you look more closely at this fish, these right here are actually nostrils, not a separate set of eyes. Additionally, this second mouth here is more than likely the result of something known as a gill arch not being attached to the fish's jaw. Whether or not this was caused by a genetic deformity or an injury is unclear, but it makes it look like it has a second mouth. Reality, it doesn't. Combine it with the low set eyes, and yes, it looks like it has 2 heads. And again, this is also not that uncommon. You don't need a nuclear power plant or meltdown to cause this. People pull these types of fish up pretty frequently.
There might be a serial killer on TikTok. So this is just according to the comment section. The video poster didn't specify who it was.
Crazy, like you don't even think about that type of stuff anymore because that mainly happened like in the 70s through the 90s. Like once technology got better, you don't hear about it. It just doesn't happen as much. I mean, obviously they probably still exist, but yeah, that'd be really freaky if it was one on TikTok, right?
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
From the color of the house to the same doorbell, every detail was inspired by the actual house they live in. However, only a few days after remodeling, something strange had occurred. On the night of January 3rd of 2025, the doorbell camera started to record. Now this only happens when someone is at the door and near the doorbell, but upon being activated, the camera recorded this.
You were speaking about parallel.
Scared the crap out of me. But yeah, that thing looked like it moved the mannequin, so that was weird. I don't know why the video just cut like that.
Universes.
Right. There's 7 of them.
How do they exist? I mean, how do we know there's parallel universes?
All right. Is that show you sitting on solid?
Yeah.
It's an atom. That's not solid. It's 0.99999% solid, so it's not solid. It's moving. But you can't go through it yet unless you vibrate right. If you vibrate right, you'll go through that floor. You don't get it. We live in a magic world. The world's not real. When you sleep and when you awake, it's the same. But only thing when you come in this world, you get your taste. And in your other world, you don't get your taste. That's another universe too. I can control it. And you can too. Well, you do control it, you just don't know it yet. If you think something and then you say something and then you go do something, that's going to happen. If you think like, I want to be rich, then you're going to be rich if you start moving like you're rich. So it's kind of like you get to choose. The one thing I like about life, right? Because you get to choose.
So when we dream, what is that?
You go into that dimension, right? You're supposed to bring information back from there. See, a lot of people just dream and they get up and say, I just had this dream, and they don't understand they're supposed to use that information. Because you kind of like got that from God.
What about the dreams that you can remember it vividly, but it's like gone in a split second, right?
That's when it kind of get confusing. Like, I don't know if I'm sleeping when I'm awake or when I'm sleeping when I'm awake. I kind of like don't know the difference.
We all okay. I mean, but he's speaking some real stuff. You know, when I used to have better memory when I was like in high school, I used to have a dream journal, and it helped me with a lot of stuff. And a lot of stuff was real. Like if I saw certain things in the dream, I would go online, look it up, and then like it was true. Like whatever was in the dream, like whatever, like metaphor, whatever, it was kind of like telling me what could happen next. Unfortunately, my sleep and everything isn't as good as it used to be, so I don't remember half of my dreams. Like I'll wake up immediately after a dream and don't remember it. Like I remember it in a dream, but as soon as I get up. But nowadays I am like randomly woken up by stupid stuff, so that's just how it is.
I already knew coming into tonight's Grammy show that it was finna be some wicked shit. The night started off strong with Kanye and his wife. Then you had Lady Gaga with her music video, Abracadabra, where on one scene, she's brandishing a cross in all white, and then another scene, she got on all red. I don't know what that means, but that shit looked demonic as fuck. And I already knew about Alicia Keys, but she the one that popped off the symbolism, as y'all can see by her hand, y'all. And watch this video. Watch what she say before she does that signal.
Tonight is a beautiful, powerful thing that we are cultivating. So, collective, to everyone who has ever been touched by the music and the message, Clive Davis, Anna and AKW, Dez and my brother Jay-Z, Team Rock, Adam Blackstone, Hell's Kitchen, the Most High.
She said to Hell's Kitchen and then to the Most High, and she throws up that. Can't make this up, y'all. Y'all let me know down below in the comments. Am I tripping?
I think that that some people believe that America is Egypt or something like that. Mainly in the West Coast Grand Canyon area. I've been to the Grand Canyon before. I can see that it could be some unknown temples, unknown pyramids, any of that stuff because it's so big. In Area 51, I mean, most people don't even know where it's at, but obviously some people do. And if they do have something like that, it's obviously being used for something that we are not known what it, I mean, we don't know what it's used for, the average person, but people that, you know, that might know what those things are used for know what it's for. Maybe they got something to do with some energy or something. Who knows? But if you like his content, make sure you check out his channel. I just found out he has a YouTube channel too, so I'll put the link up in the description. I'll have it on a video as well.
In August 2009, outside the Fiesta Inn luxury hotel in Monterrey, Mexico, Gabriela Rico Jimenez, a former model, was caught on camera in a full-blown meltdown. But this wasn't just any breakdown. She was making horrifying claims. With tears streaming down her cheeks, she claimed she had been held captive since 2001. She named powerful politicians and billionaires, including Carlos Slim. And then she dropped the bombshell. She said that they were eating people, sacrificing children in satanic rituals. The desperation in her voice was undeniable. Her body shook as she begged for freedom, for someone to believe in her. But before she could finish, police rushed in, they grabbed her and dragged her away. And that was the last time anyone ever saw Gabriela Rico Jimenez. But the story doesn't end there. After her chilling outburst, people started digging. And what they found didn't add up. Gabriela wasn't just anyone. She was a model featured on magazine covers months before her disappearance. But after that night, her entire presence online was wiped off. And guys, the media called her crazy. They said that she was on substances and brushed it off as a mental breakdown. And for years, people actually believed that. But then with Jeffrey Epstein and Diddy getting exposed, people started questioning if Gabriela was truly insane. Let me know what you guys think really happened in the comments below, and follow for more Mexican true crime stories like this, brah.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
They'll name 3 names for your lady parts.
Mini Moo, for JJ, and a pizza.
What?
And a pizza. Mini Moo is when you're describing it to a child.
What?
For JJ is like, hey, and a pizza is when someone's nasty.
When someone's nasty. What?
Honey, pizza's here.
Pizza? I told a story about going and having pizza at the Clooney's in Lake Como.
Yeah, that's all in Aniston. George and I would love you to come over for pizza, but
how was the pizza? Was it good?
Oh,
what? Did he make it himself?
Pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made. Everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something that he does.
5 different kinds. 5 different kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza that night. Clooney's was excellent.
Amal's was the winner. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. Best fucking pizza I've ever had. Had some type of lettuce on it. I've never tasted this shit. Some white babies got some. Some white babies.
Damn! There's one thing in the world.
Hollywood is on some weird stuff, right? That pizza, what they was trying to talk about the pizza, using it as a metaphor, analogy, whatever, is weird. I think we kind of know what they talking about, but it's disturbing if it's true. But I mean, it's right in front of our face, right? And also, side note, is it just me? Kevin Hart isn't funny, right? He's not funny, right? I don't think he never made me laugh once. I think his best performance was 40-Year-Old Virgin. That was the first time I saw him. Other than that, it's just been horrible. Like I feel like he's only famous because, you know, as they say, he sold his soul or whatever. You know, whatever he doing in private is obviously benefiting him because he is not funny, bro.
That's the most iconic thing ever. There's a conspiracy about it.
Yeah.
Now, there's a statue that came to light recently. I'm gonna show you a picture. No.
I thought you were gonna say
There's a statue recently. Look at this. It's an old statue, but look.
Yeah.
Now, do you see this? Do you know who this is? Look.
It's like a vampire. I don't know.
So he has wings. He has wings, and there's a chain on his ankle, right? And he has a crown. It's obviously Lucifer, like Satan.
I saw the chain. I was like, yeah.
Right? Now check this out. Look at this. What foot is this? You seen this statue before?
Wait.
I know you've seen this statue before.
Is that the one in? No, that's not the one.
Look. You see it? So there's a chain and a foot. That's the foot of the Statue of Liberty.
Oh,
yeah.
I heard about this.
Now this statue, going back to that statue, look, there's 7 points on this crown, right? There's 7 points on this crown.
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty has 7 points on its crown.
No.
Now go back to the statue. Look, what's by its feet? An apple. Where is the Statue of Liberty?
No.
The Big Apple, New York City. What do they call New York City? The Big Apple, fam. Crazy.
Yo,
what's in New York City? Why are they praising the Statue of Liberty, which is literally Lucifer? And you know why it's holding a torch?
Why?
Because Lucifer was the angel of light before.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I seen that, but I didn't know what the apple. I mean, the seven.
The crown. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
The Big Apple. Why we call it the Big Apple? Why?
Is that meant? Wait. So like, if I go right now, there's a chain on the foot.
Of the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. There's a chain on the foot.
I literally saw it, but I didn't realize that.
We don't bag it like that.
Yeah.
Like it's right in front of us too.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
But people had to look at that other statue to realize, oh, yo, that one looks similar to this one. Yeah.
And New York is the home of Jay-Z.
That's that. But where's the most money made? The Wall Street.
Oh, Wall Street.
Where's that shit? The Big Apple, fam.
There's something we need to talk about that's happening in New York. The first two videos began January 26, 2025, in which multiple witnesses saw these bright blue flashes, which people automatically attributed to blown transformers. But then fast forward to the night of February 2nd, the same blue flashes are now being seen by more witnesses. Is it just a coincidence that New York is experiencing blown transformers over the course of several days? Really? Or is something else happening? And is it really blown transformers? Is anybody experiencing a widespread of no electricity, no power? Take a look at these next 3 videos and tell me what you think. Comment below if you're experiencing any of this weird oddities.
It's coming from Con Edison over there.
Yeah, I don't think that's no power transformer looking like that.
The plant blowing up. It's like daylight. 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, so I had to get out my car. What in the world is going on? What is that? You see that?
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Oh, Trump. Elon. TikTok. It's 26, Sunday night.
Y'all, what is that? Wait, is y'all seeing that? Wait, what? Hold on. No. Yeah, hold on. Am I tripping? Is something going on? Yeah, I seen.
Sightings. Good.
What was the name?
Tree of life. Yeah. Tree of life. Wow.
Now there's peace.
There's peace now.
There's peace.
They're eating now.
Да, я тебе, дай мне. Ты что такой дерзкий?
That's a dangerous thing. Now try that without the gate and see what happens.
It's crazy to me that people believe in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and invisible things powering our whole lives, but we think energy, vibration, and frequency, and all the things that come with it are still mystical nonsense. Why are we not caught up?
Because we've been trained our whole lives to think energy and all of this stuff doesn't really mean much to humans. But if you know, you know.
Who else finds it weird that child trafficking is rarely ever mentioned on mainstream media, even though it's bigger than the drug trade? So, someone gave this to me for a tip? Fucking golden $10 bill? Like, what the hell? I've never even seen one of these before. It's got all the legit numbers and shit.
Thinking that's like a bookmark or something, but if anybody, please let me know in the comments if you know. I'm sure somebody watching knows. And the video about the trafficking, the reason why they don't, because they don't want people to have an outrage. They don't want people to band together because they know if they do that, there's going to be problems. And also the media only care about this. They're sunbathing pretty much. You know, it looks weird. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing.
Start, and it's like it just stopped, and now it's like am I tripping out?
Yes, China hides that all the time, but people are starting to wake up and learn that pyramids were literally everywhere back then.
You just look at a magnificent animal like Bobcat and realize that your time with him is limited. So yeah, what do we have to do, Bobcat? We have to spend quality time together. Yeah. And even, you know, quality time is also just sometimes being together in each other's company, being present.
Took me a minute to realize what that was. I didn't realize that was a mountain. I thought that was, I don't know what I thought that was. My brain was processing it.
And we have breaking news. I'm Philip Palmer along with Giovanna Lara. This is in southern Arizona, and there has been a small plane crash. You see the images there. This is live. This is Marana, Arizona, and we've learned at least one person is dead after a midair collision between two small planes. The National Transportation Safety Board said it is investigating this crash at this small airport. It's on the outskirts of Tucson. Again, it's Marana, Arizona, but it's outskirts of Tucson. We'll bring you new information as it comes into our newsroom. And again, one person is dead at least, but two planes crashed midair.
if they do this, they're going to end up destroying the airplane industry, aka people getting on flights. Crows are very intelligent. They are highly intelligent. They know something we don't know that's going on in that building.
We turn now to a frightening trend in Ohio. Children disappearing in record numbers. According to the Ohio Attorney General's office, more than 1,000 children have been reported missing so far this year, with a large number of those disappearances happening in the Cleveland area. I'll be speaking with John Majoy, the president of the board of directors for Cleveland Missing, in just a moment. But first, correspondent Brooke Schaefer joins me live. Brooke, what else are we learning about what's happening there in Ohio?
Well, Nicole, officials in Ohio have called these numbers both alarming and startling. We looked on the website for the Ohio Attorney General today and found that this month alone in the state of Ohio, about 160 kids have been reported missing. Again, that's just for the month of September. That is a disturbing number that follows a trend we have reported on here at News Nation when more than 30 kids went missing in just 2 weeks in May.
You know what's so scary about that is a lot of people say that CPS is the reason why a lot of kids disappear. They're saying the government got something to do with it.
Everything goes smoothly. I'm going to watch a car fly over another car.
You can actually use it today, and you can cut your commute at least in half, if not more.
Jim Duchovny says his company Aleph Aeronautics was able to create something we've been dreaming about since the Jetsons. And while not quite ready for the road, Duchovny says the flying car is about to take off. NBC News was given exclusive access to see their concept model with our own eyes. Sure enough, we watched it soar through the air over another car and land. But for all the magic of this moment, we were heavily restricted, forced to shoot at least half a football field away, and we never actually saw the driver entering or exiting the vehicle.
We still have some IP, intellectual property, which we're trying to protect.
But practicality might be where the rubber meets the sky.
It's going to be slow, incremental approach, which is good for legal integration, which is good for consumer integration.
But he says, as demand grows, regulations will catch up with the tech.
NASA just released the most insane footage of Mars ever recorded, 140 million miles away from us.
You know, some people say that's Canada. It's a place in Canada look very similar to this. It's an island.
So around the world, they're discovering these Roman era mosaics underground. This one's in Italy, but then in other places of the world, they're finding them too. This one's in Croatia. I believe it's Croatia. I mean, they're underground. They built buildings and stuff on top of this. I think this is London. There's more. Like just in the city, they're just underground. And look at the detail of it. And the more they dig, the more they find them. How long does it take to lay these tiles? Like in Turkey here, even right on the water, even under the water. They're there. Does that say something about sea level, I guess? Climate change, or that won't be climate change. Well, whatever you think. Then in Syria too, So they're scattered around. I mean, and these are like Roman era tiles. They're pretty cool design. In Morocco, this one's detailed. And this one is...
Whoa. I noticed that there's nothing actually holding this floorboard down, so when you walk on it, it rattles a lot. So I looked underneath the floorboard to see where I could, like, nail it down again. But I had to get my camera out because... Can you see that? That looks like something buried to me. It's wedged under the old floorboards. I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm gonna be able to get this out. I'm gonna have to cut this because I'm gonna need both hands to get this out because it is like wedged in there. Okay, so I think it's coming out. It looks like it's got gold on it. Oh, it's coming. Whoa. It is filthy. How long do you reckon that was in there for? It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick. Alright, I'm gonna have to open this on camera. I'm gonna clean this up because I don't want to breathe this in and make another video.
If she makes another video, I definitely want to put it on the channel. All I gotta say to her is, don't read any of that stuff out loud.
So we got plenty of stories of niggas going downtown trying to meet them people, the vampire people downtown. Yeah, because they got vampires downtown in New Orleans. And them people was never found again. And then they got the stories of the people that's vampires out there that actually got volunteers that come out there to really want to get their blood drawn from them people. So you know, it's y'all crazy. So be careful when you going down there in them vortexes in New Orleans French quarters, you hear me? You gonna run into them vampires, the werewolves, the witches, the voodoo priestesses, and you hear me, the voodoo queens. You're gonna run into all of them, but don't get kidnapped dealing with them vampires, you hear me? Because they got their own bars, they got their own little section out there where they be partying and doing their little thing, and they got their own raves and stuff that they do at certain times of the night. Man, they got stories where people done went in them bars, where them vampires at, and they don't know if they was being served blood or not, you hear me? They don't know if they was being served blood. Like, they feel as though when they left, they was getting dizzy, they felt nauseated, they started getting sick. You heard me? A lot of them people was going home and came back with all type of blood clots, all type of crazy mess, you heard me? So, them vampire people downtown, some of them cool, you heard me? But some of them, they up there doing their little thing to survive. Yeah, you want to get your blood drawn from these people? Go downtown by them vampire people. They'll take some of your blood. They'll take some of your blood, you heard me?
So a whistleblower revealed that they was part of a secret operation to retrieve an egg-shaped UAP. And where did all this transpire? In Antarctica. Where do you think? So allegedly, these group of people went to Antarctica, to a cave in Antarctica, to a cave in Queen Elizabeth's range in Antarctica. And allegedly, when they got to this cave had hieroglyphs and petroglyphs on the walls and on the egg. And allegedly, they found an alien sleeping. Anytime and every time that I hear of anything going on in Antarctica, it always gives me the chills because it's something about Antarctica. Now, I don't know if this is 100% true story, but what I do know is everything that I am seeing right now, you can search and you can see the pictures and you can see the egg and you can see etc., etc., etc. Now, you got to remember, anybody that's familiar with this topic, we just had people come out and say that they were egg-shaped UAPs. So once again, this story is sounding very, very familiar. But to anybody that's interested, do some research and jump back in these comments. I'm out.
I saw a Reddit thread about that about maybe 2 months ago about the egg. Was that what we talking about? But I decided not to put it on the channel because most people in the comments on, I think it was UFO Reddit, said that it wasn't real, it was AI, but it was hard to tell. So I don't know if they ever came to the conclusion if it was fake or not. Antarctica's always been creepy, always will be creepy. It's just a weird place. I think it's people just think it's so creepy because you can't just get up and go there like you can go anywhere else, right? So who knows what's going on there? We probably will never know unless they just want us to know, right? Will be pretty interesting if that story was true, though. That would just be a wild. But we do know egg UAPs is definitely they're real.
Piss take, get on this, lad. Bro, that's not a real sky. That's the roof.
Hey there, A-Hottie. You're currently in Caesar's Palace with the sky on the roof. And what if I told you that was more terrifying than you might know? My name is Brandon from Vegas. I give you guys all the insider tips around Vegas and places to eat. And the reason the roof is painted like that in the casino is the same reason that there's no clocks anywhere around you. In fact, if you see this video today, I hope you walk around Caesar's Palace and just look for clocks. Look for a clock anywhere. All of this is designed to ensure that you never know what time it is. They pump oxygen through the air ducts to make sure you always feel like you're just woken up in the morning. Even if it's 3 a.m., it feels like you are alive and ready to gamble. The same reason there's no right angles in your casino. They don't want you to make any decisions. So almost everywhere you walk in Caesar's Palace is kind of a circle or just kind of a gesture to go somewhere. Every single inch of the casinos you walk in are designed to keep you there, gambling, spending money for as long as time until you leave. So enjoy the scenery, enjoy the fun, enjoy the opulence, but please understand it doesn't look like the sky because it's cute. It's because they always want you to think that it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep, it's true. I've been to Las Vegas before, and it's 100% true. None of the casinos have any casino anywhere. You ever been to one? None of them have right angles. They all like curved. They want you to be on autopilot the whole time. I don't know. Anybody can gamble. I've done it a couple of times, but when I lost as little as $300 in like 10 minutes playing blackjack, I was like, never again.
These creatures looked exactly like this. They are the type of alien creature that has been known and feared throughout Africa for generations. This creature is about 3 feet tall. It looks for all the world like a child who is on the last stages of dying of malnutrition. It looks exactly like this, and it has a strange smell, which once you smell it, you shall never forget it. This creature is known by the Zulu-speaking people of South Africa as a mantindane. The word mantindane comes from the verb ntinda, which means to abuse, to fiddle with, and to torture by interfering with the victim's genitals and other private parts. Zulu warriors used to wear a strange cup-like device over their private parts under their loinskins. The Zulus were so afraid of having their semen stolen by the Mantindane that they found this type of inconvenience acceptable, rather than that they should face the trauma of having things done to them by these beings.
Y'all, this shit is crazy, fool. And this man's face is making it even crazier. The shit he said to this little kid, you don't say that shit, bruh. Not even as a joke.
I eat children. How old are you? Okay, only to 10.
Not The Rock. This man in on it too. But then again, it makes sense because after the WWE, this man became a star in Hollywood. Make it make sense, y'all. Now you ask yourself, for the people that be like, he was just joking. Would you say that to a kid? I done seen people say, I fight kids. I ain't never heard somebody say they eat them. Y'all gotta realize, bruh, they be doing this shit right in our faces. And it be people like you that be like, bro, he didn't really mean it. Or you really think that can happen? People really do that? Look at the world. You know how evil the world is. So why is it hard for you to believe something like that can happen? Just because that's your favorite wrestler? As always, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This shit crazy, fool.
Yeah, it's not surprising at all. I mean, he takes supplements, if you know what I mean, and he lies about it. I mean, come on now. He's like, what? I'm pushing 60 looking like that. You're not gonna look like that naturally. Come on. You know, when I was younger, I thought those people were like natural. You know, I'm like, oh man, I can get a body like that. You know, when I used to lift weights and stuff, no, you can't. It's impossible unless you're taking supplements. And we have a epidemic with that right now too, with Gen Z men. A lot of them taking you know, them juices, if you know what I mean, and they don't care what the side effects are of them not living as long because of it. So it wouldn't be surprised if he was doing something like that, because I mean, who jokes about that? I can't. If any of the jokes I could think of that I would tell a kid, it would never be that. It's just weird.
I'm about to creep y'all out with this. It only gets worse. If you scare easy, it might be time to leave. This is the least scary part. You ready? Is this picture right here real? Now, before I show you my photo forensics and the research I did on this very picture, this is an alleged picture of one of these in Venezuela. Before I prove its validity, I will say this looks very close to the alleged leaked photos that would come out from Area 51 and other things of that nature. And right before I prove its authenticity, I want to show you this. Y'all remember this? I remember as a kid my dad watched South Park, and I remember the alien episode, and it freaked me out. Why do they look exactly the same? Even as the arms and legs go to points. Because it is the same. First, I checked if it was AI or a deepfake, and it said no, very unlikely. And then I ran it through two separate reverse search engines for images. It appears to be first uploaded the earliest date I could find, 2023. Which would make sense as this photo seems to be very recent. And by the way, the earliest form of the photo I found will not even let me on the website. Reminds me of the dark web. Appearing to originate on a Reddit thread, not this one, and only used after in videos. It said it was taken in 2022. So I'd say through photo forensics, through pop culture, through other allegations, that's definitely real. And that is the source of nightmares.
Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, when I used to go to my grandparents' house, I used to stay up all night, and that alien stuff used to come on, man, it used to freak me out. So yeah, the grays are still scary. I remember watching the movie Nope, and there was a scene when they showed like an alien or something, man, coming in the little barn. Man, that scared the crap out of me. But come to find out, it was like some kids with like a mask or something. But that terrified me. So yeah, I don't. It is weird South Park do that, but South Park knew how Scientology worked before everybody else did, so they be knowing stuff.
Man, I ain't the only one that's hearing this.
Sound like a compactor or something.
There's no trains around here.
If y'all thought the moon was doing something weird the other night, check this out, y'all. Look at this. This is in North Carolina. Y'all seen it was a crescent before, right? Now check this out. What? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? It has a mask on. Y'all see that?
The hell's that? You see that?
Do y'all see that? Look at that. Why does a Ninja Turtle? Look. It looks like a Ninja Turtle. It looks like a dragonfly face. Bro, it looks like so many things. Like the ghastly Pokemon.
What the hell?
Bro, y'all see that? What is going on here, y'all? Bro, look, it just changed again.
Big smiles.
It just changed again. Remember the movie Smile? Right? Remember when people were smiling like that? Now the moon is smiling like that, y'all? Remember when people were smiling like that? It was weird, people were going around. Now look at the moon.
Look at that!
Oh my goodness, y'all saw that? I'm telling y'all, everything mirrors, man. And it changed again? What is going on? I'm telling y'all, bro, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. See, I knew these existed for a reason. They always tell us the truth. Always tell us the truth. Except it don't look like this no more. Now it looks like this and like this. Isn't it amazing how all our childhood things are reflected in the sun and moon, which runs this reality? Because if you understand metaphysics, then you understand that the sun is a portal, is a projector, and so is the moon. It's a projector. Like, there's multiple realities being run here in this universe. And I believe the moon is showing you, things that are about to go down, y'all. What do y'all think this is? Let me know down in the comments below. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. And let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
On December 9th of 2023, a hospital surgeon is freaking out after seeing something that she couldn't believe. According to her, she was inside the operating room filming a video for her surgical students when she had to stop and leave immediately. As she states, something was watching her. Now this video comes from a social account that doesn't post anything like this. All the videos on this page are purely educational and meant for students who want to become surgical technicians. But this video, however, was posted for anyone who could help explain this. Tiffany has no idea what was captured, but hopes that someone does. This is her footage. Watch.
At chromic catgut, the difference is, I'm so sorry, my brain. Okay, here we go, back. Okay. So here we have two different kinds of sutures, polypropylene monofilament and chromic catgut. The difference between these two is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal derived, and the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days. Literally tearing up right now. I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. Can you please just show yourself? Just give me a sign. Do whatever you want.
did you see the genuine fear when she was working and she looked like she really felt like somebody was watching? I'm sure everybody that watches this channel have experienced something like that before. I know I have multiple times, and then there's nothing there, well, that you could see anyway. And at the end was just really, really creepy, man. Like, that's crazy that we still don't have enough signs proving like ghosts and stuff exist. But, you know, maybe one day we will. Who knows? Made it to the end of the video. I just want to say I appreciate you. And I know I haven't been making videos in the past 8-9 days. I've been having issues with my monitor, so I had to buy a new one, and that came with a whole bunch of mess. But you should be seeing frequent videos from now on. I'm trying to do 4 to 5 a week. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for supporting, and I'll see you next time.